Hey guys, Caden here today with another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs, and today we're doing something I should have done about a week ago, and no, that is not built. This is basically the second. So I got about 10 minutes into a previous recording, and I was into recording this episode for the first time, and I was like, you know what? I feel like I've messed up something here, and I realized what that was. We're not showing off something first, we're talking about this first. I realized I have a lot of animals I have not named yet, and that I asked for names for like 2 or 3 episodes ago, and I'm realizing now I need to go name them. So you know what, we're going to name them in this episode, but first we are going to show off some stuff that's happened. One being a Dinosaurs on the roof. I will get him back eventually. Hopefully. Anyway, so since the last episode, basically I tore down the roof. House is a bit more destroyed. Moved all the stuff over here. Built the pathway up a bit more. We're getting stuff done. Basically getting the park actually set up. And that's one of the important things. So, one of the things this kind of correlates to something that is going to be happening on the channel in terms of the series. And something I talked about in the last episode that you guys, or not in the last episode, but in the previous recording. Anyway. So that is, school has started. I have to acknowledge this. School has started, and it means I'm obviously not home. And not being home means less work is getting done on this, and homework means less work is getting done on the park. So I realized something that is just gonna have to happen, guys. And that is, I'm going to start pre-recording videos. Anyway, I'm like, oh, is that just going to be for a week or two? No, it's probably going to be, until a break rolls around, it's probably going to be the entire school year I run the channel like this. It's not going to be like tons of pre-recording, like I record a month's worth of videos in advance. Nothing insane like that. When I say pre-recording, I'm more talking like I'm going to record a week's worth of episodes on like Friday evening, Saturday, and then bits of Sunday I'll probably record. Basically, the goal is just to kind of get the stream of videos already ready so I can upload them while I am at school. And I thought that's actually a really good idea because it's already pretty late again. It's going to be another late upload today, guys. So you know what? I'm kind of sorry about that. It's kind of out of my control. But you know what? That's why... Okay, so the two disadvantages I can see right now before I go on to this of doing the pre-recording is, one, comments I won't respond to in videos. If you comment on the first video, it means I will not respond I'll respond to you hopefully with a return comment, a reply comment, but I won't respond within the episodes until the next week because obviously that's when I'll have started recording again. Now, yeah, that's one of the biggest problems. And the second one is it won't be a variety of content like it has been recently, where it's been like maybe I'll work on one thing for an episode or two and then another thing an episode or two or something like that. It'll probably be like I'll select one project and spend the week's 3 episodes just building that one project. So the aquarium or visitor center or Parasaurolophus or something. I've kind of got an idea of what I want to do for next week's episodes. But yeah, anyway, that's basically what's going to happen. Just thought I'd tell you guys that. Also, Zoo Tycoon is going to be up on the channel tomorrow instead of Wildlife Park. Wildlife Park is going to continue, but I've decided Zoo Tycoon will be fun for at least a little maybe 10-20 part series we do on Thursdays for a few weeks. Anyway, so we are now actually going to get back to what has happened since the last episode. And one of the things is this. I have actually fully sealed off the aviary. I got this cool looking wireframe glass, and I was like, oh, it kind of looks like a net, and that's awesome. So yeah, we can actually start putting pterosaurs in. I haven't really got the cliff sides worked out yet. That'll probably happen by next episode. I'm not sure. Anyway, so we have names for Henodus or Henodus or whatever they are, and they're pretty cool. What was it? We had 2 females and a male, I believe. And let's see. You guys gave some really interesting names. So, for, what is it, the male name, I guess. Where are we going to put these? I think it'd be best to put them down here, even though it's not like up in the main part of the exhibit. This is kind of the best place to put it. So, I'll just put male, not meh, male. And the name I have chosen is Louis the Flat. And I'm assuming they said this in the comment is referencing the French king Louis the Fat, but I just thought Louis the Flat is just such a funny name for a Henodus, and it fits really well that I decided to pick it. And this was, I believe, commented by Trey Shelton. Now, again, these are old comments. I meant to get to these like last week, but sorry, this is such a late time to do this. Anyway, we have 2 females now, and so female. And the first one is going to be Shelby. Shelby, not Shelby. Shelby, which was commented by Hayden. Whoops. I'm gonna go up real quick because I've knocked my mouse off my computer desk thing. Go. Hayden, is it? I believe it's Hayden Dart. Thank you, dude, for naming that for the first female. And the second female name I'm going to pick is going to be... Oh. Female. And Hallie, I believe, was the name. By Prehistoric... Prehistoric... Well, I'll just call you Prehistoric Doge commented this. I'm just going to have to call him Prehistoric. I think he did give me another name I could use, but you know what, dude? We'll just use that for now. Anyway, so we're going to go name the Plesiosaurs now, and I noticed something kind of funny. I know the Loch Ness Monster is a pretty iconic thing, and it's pretty much a Plesiosaurus. Of all the cryptid-type creatures, the Loch Ness Monster is pretty much an Elasmosaurus or Plesiosaurus or something along that line. Also, if I suddenly get louder, it's because I realize my microphone's actually really far away from my face. Anyway, so, not surprisingly, Nessie was a pretty popular name. Also, I don't know if I showed you guys this. I'm not sure what this is going to be. Originally, this was going to be the Ichthyosaurus enclosure. Because, you know, I was kind of like, it'd be kind of cool to do a whole kind of underground enclosure. I was going to dig it up probably around 10 or 20 blocks. Maybe not 20, but around 10 blocks high, kind of put glowstone in it to make it look like light shining down, make a synthetic coral reef in here. I don't know. Even in the comments, would you guys like to see me do that? I don't know. That could be one of the weekly projects I do. Anyway, so back to the naming. Nessie was popular out of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Out of about 12 names, 5 or 6 of that, about half of them were Nessie, which I thought was pretty funny. But anyway, actually, there were 2 repeating names. It was Nessie and then Plessy, which I kind of thought was funny. But I don't know if I want to pick Nessie for this one. I think, actually, you know, I just realized we never actually got a Dinopedia and checked what the genders are. We should probably do that before. Well, actually, I guess that's the thing about naming one of them Nessie or Plessy is that those can be a name for either genders. So, I mean, they fit in either scenario, which is good. Ooh, bread and steak. That's good. Don't know why I've never taken these. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna head over, see if I can find the Dinopedia. We'll hop in the lake, and I've blocked the lake off, haven't I? Yes, I have. That is rather unfortunate. Oh, also, I want to mention, guys, just really quickly, just a quick thing, and that is, we are at, when I last checked, what was it, 699 subscribers. I assume we're at over 700 now because usually the channel it takes YouTube a few hours to update your subscriber count. So I'm actually going to check the channel right now. We'll see. 699 still. I do believe we're at over 700. Basically, just because while I was at school, I got like 4 or 5 emails saying such and such is subscribed to you. Dryo DNA. Did I get Dryo DNA? I don't know. You know what? Hey, DNA is a DNA, and I will take that. I have no idea how that got there. You guys probably have a better idea than I do of why there's DNA there. And I don't know where my Dinopedia has gone. So you know what, guys? /game mode 1. we're just going to grab a Dinopedia. We'll delete this one because I'll just make a new Dinopedia afterwards. Anyhow, we are going to go over here. And we are going to check on the gender of the Plesiosaurs so we can give them the appropriate names because you know what? We're fancy people like that. And because there's no actual pterosaurs, we'll just punch a hole in that wall real quick. And okay, so 1, we have a male, and female. Okay, so we do have a male and a female. That is good news. Okay, I guess Nessie kind of fits more with a female plesiosaur though. But now, if I do choose Nessie though, I have to choose which person because again, like 5 or 6 people commented the name Nessie, which I was kind of surprised at just how popular that name was. Anyway, anywhere. For the first name, which will be the male, and I will pick Percy. I can spell Percy. And that was commented by, let's see, Golden Owl 99. I believe you commented for another name for, what was it, the Packies, I think? Or something like that. Anyway, dude, thank you. I like the name Percy because I read the Percy Jackson books when I was younger, and you know what? I liked those books, and he was like the son of Poseidon, and these guys are underwater reptiles, so you know what? That's pretty awesome. Also, I meant to ask you guys, what do you think of this tile block I chose for this part of the aquarium? I like how this looks. It's kind of like the prismarine stuff, which I like. Anyway, for the female, we are going to pick, let's see. I think we are gonna go Patty, and that was commented by Pizza Lover. Is it 13? Not 12, 13. So thank you guys for commenting those names. That's awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have planned for this episode. Tomorrow's episode, by the way, guys, again, will be Zoo Tycoon 2. If you guys want to have an animal you want to see me put in, I do have a ton of dinosaur mods installed on it, so we could do something really cool, like a Dimetrodon, a T-Rex, a Parasaurolophus, Poseidon, all these kind of dinosaurs. It's really cool. Anyway, yeah, so that's that. On the next episode of Dinos, which will be on Friday, I think I'm going to either see if I can get some fossils to get a Pteranodon DNA, find another Pteranodon bone like we did that last episode, or I'll just try and buy some Pteranodon DNA from someone else and we can get the Pteranodon aviary going. Well then, guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you did all enjoy this episode. If you did, make sure to drop a like on the video. Also, a comment on what you guys want to see. And until next time, guys, see ya.